Hi, everybody. Um, introduce myself. Damn, bro, do niggas not already know who I am? I'm Deshaun from Nashville. I write stuff, I direct stuff, I create stuff. Yeah. Nice Kicks was inspired by me. I mean, it's not my super detail-oriented origin story, but it's pretty close. I was that, scared 17-year-old kid, and then my older homies kind of put their arms around me to show me the ropes of like, going through being a teenager, what's like, the steps of going from high school to college, and now I'm 23, you know what I mean? So Dion kind of goes through that in the movie. I met my older homies at a festival. He meets his older homies at a clothing store. You know what I mean? So same kind of story, but just a little bit different. You feel me? But yeah, Dion is directly inspired by me, and I knew I wanted him to be played by my little cousin Elijah. Inspiration. What was I inspired by? I mean, mid 90s was like a really big inspiration on me. Wanting to be called over to that group so bad because, I like the way that they dressed, I like the things that they were talking about. I mean, I've met a lot of my older homies that way, but, the perfect way of like, hey man, come on, come over here, hang out with us. You know what I mean? Like, you look cool, we dress the same, come over here, hang out with us. Like, that's what inspired me, and having someone like Harmony, an older sister figure, to be like, all right, since I see you're not going to do it on your own, I'm going to force you to do it. That's kind of what my mom was. She was just like, because I couldn't do it at all, you know what I mean? Like, kick you in the back and be like, all right, dude, you're going to do this, you know what I mean? It's like way more necessary than people might think. And for kids that were kids like me, I'm way more extroverted now. I mean, I'm doing this, you know what I mean? But to kids that were like me, sometimes that's all we really needed, was just someone to be like, hey man, you good? You know what I mean? I have been in love with sneakers since I was about 14. That's when I really started to like, that age is where you really start to venture out and discover what you really like. So I couldn't afford all of the shoes that I wanted. So, you watch Fresh Prince, or you watch Fresh Prince, you watch A Different World, and like, Will and Jazz and Dwayne and Ron, they're all rocking Jordans or like Nike Air Flight. So you know what I'm saying? So you see that and you go, wow, I love the way those guys dress. I want to dress like that too. I didn't have the funds for that. So slowly but surely, I started building up my collection. So some of the shoes that you see in the movie are my personal shoes. And Elijah doesn't wear a size 12, so it really helps that he has big pants, so it makes it look natural. So the metallic 5s, the UNC 1s, the Lucky Green 13s, I remember my first purchase, shout out to the big homie. They were selling their Great 5s, and I really wanted them. And they were in a size 11 and a half. Oh, I was so excited. I still got them, by the way. So that started this bug, and I was like, okay, I have to have more. It can't just stop at the Great 5s. I've had a lot of stuff, man. I have the Aqua 8s. I got the Kentucky High Dunks. I got the Daylight Dunks, the highs and the lows. I need the brown ones. Duck has the brown Daylights, and every time I see him in them, I need them. I need those shoes bad. It's just like shoes are a big part to me. I love shoes so much, and people always go, "Well, you only got 2 feet." It's like, you're right. I only have 2 feet, but while I'm on this earth, these 2 feet are going to be decked out in whatever shoe that I need. You know what I mean? What shoe am I wearing right now? Uh, just some white and black Cortez 72s. I had to hunt for these for like a price that I didn't, think was insane. It's like some people are selling these for like $200, and I'm not about to pay $200 for a shoe that doesn't retail for $200. This is just a basic, casual, everyday shoe, and I needed it, so I bought them. Yeah, that's what shoe I have on right now. You just went to see my feet, huh, weirdo? It was super fun working with the cast, man. It's like I had a team of people that just got it immediately, right? So the first draft of Nice Kicks was way more it's way more mid-90s. Like people would have saw it and would have been like, oh, this is mid-90s, you know what I mean? So I kind of got that. And then the people that I wanted, like I didn't have an idea of who I really wanted for the cast. So it was just like all over the place. But when I really sat down and just hammered out what I wanted this story to be like, it was like, oh. So I didn't really know Miles like that, but I was like, hey man, I have this idea for this character and in my head it's you. Well, would you be down? He's like, yeah, cool. Snacks, I wrote Julian for Snacks. Like when I hammered the plot out, like I always try to have a role in my short films for Snacks, just for like, someone described it as a Tarantino thing, just like working with the same people and be like, oh, he was in, you know, so you're gonna see Snacks a lot in my stuff. So that was easy. For Naomi, I knew I wanted like a tomboyish kind of look, but like not like she screams like, you know, stereotypical lesbian, you know what I mean? Like that's a whole thing that like I can't write that because that's not my life. So I didn't want that to be conveyed. So I was trying to think, I was like, who has a voice for this role? Like who can I envision? And then I was like, Cece. Cece came in and she was like a little shy, but like once we kept doing the read-throughs more and more times, like everybody became like best friends. And you see that like when they're on the couch and they're talking about like Tom and Jerry, that was natural. I just told them to start talking and then they all just immediately got it. And then what's funny about Jayu with Taylor, he came through to read just to be there and then got that role. Like it's just like, I don't know, divine intervention, whatever you want to call it. He literally just came to like be like, hey, whatever role you need me for, like I'm here. And then he got the role. And then Swavey is named after a rapper who sadly passed away, named Earl Swavey, whose music I really loved, and I loved his energy. And like when I was coming up watching illegal Civ videos, he was always there with the brightest smile on his face. So like that's a call to me being actually like, you know, 13, 14, whatever age, and watching those videos as a kid, you know what I mean? So I named him that. Plus that's a sick nickname, Swavey, come on. Intro came in and saved the day. I mean, he came in, I mean, like I asked him like, I think a day before we were about to shoot the store scene, and he was like, I got you. So I sent him the script that day. He came in and just killed it. It was like easy, like, and was down for the location switches. He brought his own outfits. I mean, it was great. And then you know, Dion and Harmony, I knew who I wanted to play those characters. Like it was no like question in my head who I wanted to play the brother and sister. Like I'm all for family. I'm all for friends. So if I can give, you know, my two little cousins, Chaz and Elijah, some shine, why not? You know what I mean? This could be a thing that they can like pursue later in life and be like, huh, you know, that was fun. You know what I mean? So that was easy. Music. The music, I don't know, which is weird because I'm me and I love music so much. But the music, I knew where to look for the scene after the Walgreens scene when you know, Dion gets the keys from Harmony. I knew I wanted like a somber kind of piano thing because that's kind of like the most emotional part in the movie. So I knew that I wanted that, and I knew what direction to go. Right. I knew I wanted The World Is Yours to play when he heads it to the store. I knew that. That's a callback to Dope. Like I knew I wanted that. Right. I don't know though, like the Royal Flush Worldwide instrumental, it just fit, you know what I mean? It just fit. Everything just fit. And I knew I wanted to end on Metropolis Not by Gabriel Ducros. I knew I wanted to end on that because it's these bombastic horns and like, it's a good, you know, just like, you know, we end the movie here and just go to dark screen, you know what I mean? So I knew that immediately. I know it's so crazy. I should like have a larger explanation, like, oh man, this song and this song, but like, I don't know. I wanted this to be like a little bit timeless, just like a little bit timeless. I mean, I know Dion uses a MacBook, but I wanted to just be like a little bit timeless, and people can watch this like 20 years from now and be like, oh man, like, you know, because all those songs that I mentioned are timeless. The World Is Yours is timeless. The Worldwide Beat is timeless. Metropolis Not. Uh, the Trent Reznor song. What else did I use? I mean, the Chase Part 2 instrumental that I used for the trailer, like all those things are timeless. Like we all know, like those are still going to get talked about 40, 50 years from now. So, and going with that theme, I just wanted everything to be timeless. Man, working like with that crew, man. So let me see. Let me get everybody right. So David, Deja, Doug, Eugene, Hank, Chuckles, Pax. So just, all those people came in and immediately like they treated it with the same level of respect and professionalism that I would have wanted, which was perfect because there were times where like I really didn't know what I was doing. I mean, this is my second joint, you know what I mean? The first one, it was just me and Cam, like, hey man, you want to do this? Cool, let's shoot it. You know what I mean? So and like perfect, right, for what it was. But like for the second one, it was like, I want this to have some weight behind it. So like there's people over here, like my whole house. Like I mean, we shot it like right where I'm sitting, right? But that whole like the whole house looked completely different. Stuff moved all around. It's like dove all over the ceiling and the windows and stuff. Like I'm like, yo, this is a real like production. You know what I mean? So all those people treated it with the same level of intensity and respect for my time, respect for the actors. Like everyone was taken care of. And I couldn't ask for like, you know, a better group of people to do my second one with. I am forever, ever indebted to those people. And let's see how many more we can make, man. Like I'm excited for the future, dude. That's what really gets me. Like the cast, the crew, everybody was so sick. I'm so ready to see how we can push, you know, like how our talents evolve in the future as we keep working on more and more stuff. And it was sick to see like, you know, everyone like, you know, becoming friends. So like, you know, it's easy with Miles and Ju. They are already best homies. But like, you know, seeing them all hang out at the premiere, at the festival, at Cinemania, and just like, you know, in between takes and everybody's cool. And now CC was in Ju's, one of Ju's newest videos. And it's just awesome to see like, you know, connections being made that might not have been made if it wasn't for this. You know what I mean? So that's always great. I love that. That's what keeps me going. That's what wakes me up in the morning, you know? What's next? Ooh, that's a big one. Long Hot Summer is next. That's my third short. That's coming. We should be shooting that in a couple months. Right now, just trying to get some money for it, man. That's the hardest thing is fundraising. But yeah, no, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, regardless if we meet it or not. It's gonna happen. Like I've been to too many meetings with the government, with the state government. I've been to too many read-throughs. Like it's going to happen, regardless of how it looks. It's going to happen. It's gonna look incredible because if Nice Kicks was the second one, the third one has to blow that out the water. So the expect, you know, better editing, better lighting, better coloring, all of that technical stuff is gonna get, you know, upgraded to the highest degree. I'm so excited for Long Hot Summer, man. I have lived in this world. I think I started writing Long Hot Summer in 2023, maybe September. And now, like almost a year later, is when we're gonna shoot it. I think it's like late August, but I've lived in this world, going to golf courses, country clubs, watching Red Oaks on Amazon, researching golfers, and all this random stuff that puts me into this mind state. I have lived in this for such a long time, and it's going to be so funny after we wrap and I'm just like burnt out on 80s music, but it's going to be great. I'm so excited, man. Shout out to everybody that has continued on from Nice Kicks into Long Hot Summer and all the new people that I'm bringing into the Deshaun cinematic universe, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, man. I'm happy that people are watching Nice Kicks and they like it. Please continue to share it and watch it, man. And yeah, man, that's been Deshaun, man. That's been Nice Kicks. I hope you like it. Please go watch it. Please share it with your family and friends. And if you feel so kind, man, please donate to the Long Hot Summer GoFundMe. We gonna put it in the bio. We gonna put it in the bio. We gonna put it in the bio. And we gonna raise this money, man. Send that to your family and friends. Send it to your church. Send it to your partners, man. We gonna make this happen, dude. This art has to get made. and why not be a part of history? But yeah, peace.